Hey everybody. It's just a silly little thing I wrote back in 2019. Now, New Zealanders will remember in the 1990s we had a few TV game shows around. They are mostly borrowing from American formats. Kiwis may also remember the night, 10th of October 1992, when Moana Robinson of New Plymouth swore at her television. No doubt she swore till she was blue in the face. For you see, Moana had been picked as a home contestant on a celebrity episode of Wheel of Fortune. The prizes were good. A 2013 Dominion Post article listed a $4,781 porcelain set and a $36,000 Ford Telstar. Moana was represented by a young Commonwealth Games bronze medalist, the boxer David the Terminator Tua. Now, I'm the last to criticize anyone's performance on a game show. My own experience on Mastermind was terrifying. It is extremely easy to pick off opponents' questions when the camera's not on you, even when you're in the studio. But when that camera is on you, and the lights are on you, and you're not used to it, well, you freeze a little. I did anyway. But David Tua had a shocker. Now, we might forget, when looking for the word facelift, he asked to buy a vowel, and then asked for the letter P. But what we do tend to remember here in New Zealand was when he seemed to ask for an O for awesome. Legend has it Moana swore. Her 4 kids probably swore at the television. Her brother, who was watching, definitely swore. And at the end of the night, all that she had for her participation was a commemorative pen. I'm not sure if it was a nice pen, but as of 2013, Moana still had that pen. Was David Tua O for awesome after that? Well, a little embarrassed maybe, but it became a part of his story that he embraced. He had a license plate, O for Owesome, made for his 1973 Mini, although he has always stated that he said O for his friend Orson. To my ears now, I think he was saying Orson. Here's the thing. Let's just put aside for a second that he was asking for a vowel and not a consonant. If David Tua had said O for awesome, with me that's okay, because we can play a little fast and loose with language. Just look at the word okay. In Boston, Massachusetts in 1838, a new fad was taking hold. Now, I'm not sure if it was in response to one of Massachusetts' greatest sons, Samuel Morse, developing the telegraph in the 1830s and 40s. But Boston was crazy for abbreviating words at the time. The wealthier citizens of Boston, for example, became OFM, our first men. NG was no go. GT was gone to Texas. And if something was no big deal, it was SP, small potatoes. There was another trend at the time, comic misspelling. Well, it was the 1830s, and Americans had only just gotten their first dictionary of American English in 1828. It had 212 new spellings of English words. And if Webster could reinvent the language, well, why not some barfly in a Boston pub? All right become all right, OLLWRIGHT. That became abbreviated to OW in Boston. And all correct became OK by the same process. So why do we say OK now but not OW? Well, that comes down to this man, the 8th President of America, Martin Van Buren. Van Buren, who lived in Kinderhook, New York, ran in the 1840 election. His campaign slogan was Vote for OK, standing for Old Kinderhook. This may have been meant as a sly dig to his opponent, Andrew Jackson, who was really not a man of letters, and this embedded OK in the public lexis.